Welcome to Late Night Grillin Guerro. What's going on, Will?
So we're doing a Filet Mignon.
Ooh.
Yeah, look at that. Right? Guess what? It's not made of meat.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so this is from a Kickstarter that Pink did. It's Meatless Butcher Box.
Yeah,
is that what it was? Okay.
It.
Yeah, so we got like a couple steaks, like some hamburgers, a couple of other things. You might have seen us do a deep Friday of one of these guys. Yeah, so that deep Friday really makes me kind of curious as to how this thing's gonna...
Yeah, I don't know how it can turn into a steak, but we're gonna try.
Yeah, so anyway, let's throw this bitch on there, right?
Yeah.
On visual inspection,
Scooshies!
it looks more like a lamb burger.
Uh-huh.
That would have a lot of herbs
Yeah,
on
no,
the
yeah,
outside.
like...
Or
this,
like a tuna steak that is already cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is a burger. Like I don't... Like,
It's supposed to be a filet mignon.
yeah,
right?
well, I mean, like after doing the fucking deep fried and stuff, like, there's the texture of, like, the fucking pork and stuff like that actually has more of a meat-like texture than what this does. Like, this is just beans and filler.
Yeah, it feels very starchy, and like there isn't a meat to it at all in terms of how it's packaged. And as someone who's had a little experience with TVP, I can tell you that stuff tastes like ground beef. This,
yeah, like the weird taco shit that we had that one day. Like, that stuff actually kind of almost had like a meat feel to it. This stuff didn't.
Yeah, it's more of a paste, but it's like a delightful potato.
That being said, it was still delicious tasting. So, like, we'll find out.
Maybe somehow grilling it
Who
will
knows?
give it a
It might,
slightly
like,
better
crunch
texture.
up and be cool or something.
Maybe we'll give it a little crispy edges or something. I
I
don't
would
know.
love to see a medium rare out of this potato paste, which is kind of what it's like.
It is mashed potatoes.
It does taste like kind of mashed potatoes.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, I overdid it. It's medium well. Fuck.
Although now that I think about it, if you like take a chunk out of this and like put it in your mashed potatoes, those would taste real good.
It would.
Well, yeah, big garlic mashed potatoes.
It's just like how much do you cook it? There. No,
just gotta-
none of that.
No
It's
one's
all
gonna
just
cook it.
squishy.
Yeah, well, I mean, full fuck. Like, when the bite that I took when fucking we did it on the deep Friday, there was literally a whole black bean in it. Like, it's just... It's fucking refried beans packed into a thing with a lot of garlic butter on it, which still delicious.
Yeah.
But like, it's not steak.
Now, with all that said, I think that the hamburgers could be better because they're already ground meat, right? They might come across more like a hamburger. Unless they use the same ingredients, and then it's gonna taste the same.
It's still gonna be squishy. But yeah, well, yeah. I don't know, like, I think I'm kind of jaded after eating that Impossible hamburger. Because, like, that thing actually...
Texture-wise, it was close to me.
Yeah, like, that
And
kind of
I've
made
actually
me
heard-
think that was actual...
I've actually heard that Impossible Burger has a 2.0.
Yeah, and...
That's supposed to be so close to meat that it's turning people off. It's turning vegans off.
Yeah, well, see,
They're like-
also...
This is too much like meat. I don't like it anymore.
Yeah, well, see, also... I heard that the people that make the Impossible Burger are also making the Impossible Steak.
Ooh.
Yeah. And see, like, when you bought this thing, like, that's what I thought you'd gotten. This is not that.
No.
No, not
So,
even
like, I'm kind of looking forward to the Impossible. The Impossible Steak.
Jesus.
Yeah. All right.
to the impossible steak. Cheers, everybody. What is it? Like Fireball or some shit?
Yeah. It's an atomic fireball.
Oh, God.
It tastes like Fireball.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Really?
It tastes like if you were to eat an atomic fireball still in the plastic bag.
God, I thought that was delicious.
Oh.
Oh, all right. Well, you know what? Fuck you guys
Oh,
then.
God. Mine was dusty.
Really? Well, that's because...
It's like Diet Fireball.
Okay, that's fair.
No.
All right, well... I don't have any utensils, so I guess I have to use God's utensils.
All right. Well, it's got char marks on it, so that's a good sign. Yeah.
Is that gotta be flipped?
It's not charcoal yet, I don't think. Yeah, okay, it's done.
Okay.
It's got some good grill marks on it now. All right, here we go.
There it is. I mean, you can see like lots of nice herbs and stuff on it. Oh yeah, that's how you make a steak. You throw the butter off of it. And then back on.
Fuck you. I will cut you. So, this is what a fake looks like when it's cooked. It's still very beany.
It looks a little overdone, I gotta say. It looks, I want a medium rare. You're coming in here over a medium.
I'm pretty sure you could have just eaten this as it was. But, alright. It almost kind of like the crunch on the outside kind of reminds me when you make like a corned beef hash. But then you eat it and then you just like, oh, that's just black beans. Like that's all there is. It's just black beans. Like it's really well seasoned refried beans. Like there's and then like occasionally you will get like a weird like pine nut or something in there. But there's no like just stop calling these things meat products.
What an animal. He didn't even use a fucking steak knife.
You didn't need to
cut a steak.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
All he did is just mush it more.
Cut yourself a slice of that bean.
Oh yeah, look at that. Perfectly cut. Look, not too thick.
Great technique.
What is that? Because you get the potato, you get the beans, you get the garlic, you get a lot of that butter. It's not quite...
It's like a croquette.
It's not quite a hash. It's not quite like hash browns. It totally is like something different than what you would typically get out of a vegetable-based product like this. It's almost like a lot of things, but it's not exactly like anything. Which is why I think, yeah, you should sell it as something else. You absolutely cannot sell this as a filet. You can't even sell this as a filet of potato. Right? Because it's not. It's not a filet of anything. It's made up of ground stuff. That's not how fillets work.
As someone who's filleted items in the past, I can say I'm particularly tickled by filet of potato.
I'm just saying, words have meanings. Right? And this is trying to pretend that words do not have meanings. You can just give them new meanings, randomly, willy-nilly, that have nothing to do with it. It's like, oh, look at this. It's the Meatless Butcher Box spaghetti. It doesn't matter what you call this. It's not spaghetti. This is not a filet. This is not a bicycle, all right? You can't just give it a name and pretend that's what it is. Is it delicious? Yes. Is it steak? No. Is it filet? No. It's none of these things. It's just something completely different.
Okay. The texture of this is a stuffing. It's like a holiday stuffing that was kind of like seasoned a little bit too much, and it's the kind that you have to kind of like hold your tongue for Aunt Marie when it's like, oh yeah, Aunt Marie, your stuffing was really great. But it's just a little bit like strong in terms of something to accompany a side and a main dish. It's kind of a loose bean slurry kind of thing.
Oh, that's what it is. It's falafel.
Yeah. It is kind of a falafel. It really is.
Falafel.
It is a falafel. But A1 with falafel, let's see how that goes. A1 is delicious. And it does add an extra layer to this dish. I've worked with a couple of different vegan alternatives in the past, and I can tell you that if you specifically just use A1 with a little bit of water and Worcestershire along with some textured vegetable protein, you're going to have a better product than this. And I can say that that's a little sad. I would think that there would be a better showing here for this product that's specifically geared towards somebody that is looking to get protein, animal proteins out of their diet. But at the same time, I don't even think it's a decent entry into the market. What can I say? Thank you for joining us on this episode of Late Night Grillin with Guerro. We tried grilling some meatless meats, some filetless fillets, and I don't think anybody was left too impressed.
And I didn't totally fuck it up this time.
No. We are not going to say that any part of the grilling made this meat any less desirable. We're going to say that Guerro did a perfectly fine job.
I gotta
and
win.
That, yes. Guerro's got to win. Beans get a lose.
Good job, Guerro. You were able to grill a potato.
Yay for me!